Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and remove the upper intake plenum. Whenever we do that, there's a number of things you got to do just to make it easier on you. Take your air box out, get it out the way. You gotta take your 3-plug harness loose from the intake. You have to take your throttle body loose, and you have to put a gasket back in it just to let it hang up to the side. You got 3 hold down points in the rear, brackets that support the rear of the intake, and of course your bolts in the front. These 2 here, take these off for the center harness cover. A nut here, and then your bolts down there, which actually hold it to the lower intake. If you got an NA car like this, you got a VIX, you have to unplug it. You got a turbo car, because you don't have to worry about that. And then your throttle cable adjustment, you got to loosen that and take it off as well with the ground strap and set it to the side. Yeah, this vacuum hose here has to come off, and that's pretty much it. Okay guys, there it is. That's the motor without the intake. And we look down in here. Like I said, we got, doesn't look too bad. But yeah, that valve cover gasket back there is toast. Now we're getting ready to take off the valve covers. Got to take your cam covers off first because they're attached on top of the valve cover. Then your plate that conceals your front 3 plugs, take that out. Take your plugs out, plug wires out. You can leave spark plugs in the head. This crossover hose that works with the crankcase ventilation system, it's cracked, it busted. It's 28 years old, so we got to replace that. The one that goes here to the lower intake, it's old and brittle. We're gonna replace that. Now when we get our catch can, it's gonna come with hose for this side of the valve cover. We're gonna put the catch can in line between this rear valve cover and the intake tubing, because this system works in a circle. Okay guys, after you get all your valve cover bolts out, you got 4 in the middle. When you start torquing them back down, you'll start with those and work your way out. Get everything out the way, leave your spark plugs in, because that's gonna be the last thing we do. Right now we're trying to get the valve covers off so we can get them cleaned up, painted, and put new gaskets in, get those reinstalled. And when we do that, then we'll do the spark plug change and blow out the plug well hole so there's no trash or anything in there. But we got, like I said, on the back it's the same thing. It's 4 bolts on the inside, valley right here, and then you got the ones around the perimeter. Now this bolt here, you got 2 bolts that are in between the cams. The one on the front valve cover is really short. Try to keep them separate. This one was the one, it's just really long. It was in the middle of the rib bank, in between those cams. So we gotta, like I said, it's kind of keep up with everything. There are a lot of bolts. There's a lot of stuff you gotta take loose. And of course we have to remove the old trusty cruise control again, get it out of the way so we get our rear cam cover off. Okay guys, we got the valve covers off. I really can't tell, to be honest with you guys, if somebody's been in here yet. And the reason why I say that is because of the color of the Permatex that was used. It was like a gray color. I think that's factory. I'm pretty sure that's factory. So this may be the first time that the valve covers have been off of this motor, and I will be the one doing the job for the first time. So that's cool. And as far as the inside, it's not the best. It's not the worst either. I've seen a lot worse. Looks like maybe some oil changes got missed. The rear looks identical. One good thing though, the cam lobes, they look great. It's a beautiful wear pattern. I mean, both front and rear cams look really good. But yeah, we still got a lot of work. We reached the stopping point today. Got to do a lot of cleaning, the valve covers, and the maintenance surface. So you can see, we got a lot of cleaning to do. So we're gonna start getting that done in the next video, and hopefully get the valve covers painted. Speaking of the valve covers, let me show you those. And here are the valve covers. This front one, it pretty much didn't have, it's only got like half of the wrinkle coat still on it, but we're gonna sandblast it, knock it off, and we're gonna sandblast this rear of them too. As far as the bottom of them, I mean, it's typical, but we're gonna get all that out. We're gonna get that cleaned up real good, and get new gaskets in, and spark plug gaskets, and so we know that's done, we know it's right. All right guys, we're gonna cut you off here. We got a good bit done, and now we gotta do a lot of cleaning and get stuff cleaned up so we can put new parts in. But guys, that's been it for today. That's all I got for you. Also, if you're keeping up with Magnet Superheroes tournament, the championship match between Goku and Wonder Woman, that's going to be next weekend actually, when that's going to be airing. So keep a lookout for that if you on my channel, keep up with my news and things. But that's all I got for you guys. Have a nice rest of the weekend. Have a good work week. Have a Magnus.